Then retain for as long as possible and then exhale. Do this a few times, and then you will see immediately your mind will be quietened. So relax the body, quieten the mind through this simple but yet very effective process of pranayama. So by this process of pranayama, one should relax the physical body and also quieten the mind. And when the mind is quietened, Upanishad mantras advise us to do dhyanam on the Brahma Tattvam. After studying the Vedanta Shastras, understanding what is this Brahman, what is this Brahman? Sarvam khalvidam Brahma. Tat jalaniti shanta upasita. So everything around us. Brahmaivedam amritam purastad, Brahma paschad, Brahma dakshinatas chottarena, adhaschordham cha prasutam Brahmaivedam vishwamidam varishtham. So entire universe, there is only one reality that is permeating the entire universe, that is Brahman, that is Satchidananda Swarupam, Brahma Tattvam. From that emerges the seemingly real universe, then is sustained for some period of time, then is dissolved. So everything that you're experiencing by the five sense organs and the mind is only relatively real, it's not absolute reality. Don't pay too much what importance and reality to things happening in life. Try to be a witness of the happenings and more veer your mind towards the absolute reality, Brahma Tattvam. And to understand this supreme reality closer to yourself. Same Brahman is the Atma Tattvam, your consciousness present within you, within the physical body, through which all the functions are possible. Any functions that are happening, both through your organs of knowledge, organs of action, are possible only because of the Shuddha Chaitanyam, pure conscious principle, is also your true nature. And so the Upanishad mantra says, Shrotrasya Shrotram Manaso Mano Yad Vachoha Vacham Savu Pranasya Pranaha Chakshushash Chakshuhu Atimuchya Dhiraha Pretyasmal Lokadamruta Bhavanti. The Keno Upanishad mantra reminds us, look beyond all your functions. Today we are just getting involved in the fact that I'm able to hear something, and that hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting is driving the mind away. But behind all these functions, there is supreme principle which is enabling all these functions. Shrotrasya Shrotram, ear of the ear, means what? Ear is able to hear only because of the consciousness principle that is present within you. Similarly, Manaso Mano, thinking of the mind is possible because of the supreme Atma Chaitanyam behind the mind. Yat Vachoha Vacham, speech. Oh, Pranasya Pranaha, even the life principle cannot exist without Brahmatattvam. Chakshushash Chakshuhu, eye of the eye. So one who understands, pierces through all these Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandham, and then the sense organs, understands that there is supreme principle behind the functioning of all these organs of action, organs of knowledge, and that is my true nature. Atimucha dhiraha pretya asmallokad amrita bhavanti. So constantly Vedanta Shastras, one understands. So it is not going to be happening in one day or 1 week or 1 month. Consistent, committed, constant dedication to Vedanta Shastras will bestow you the knowledge of supreme truth. So knowledge of reality bestows immortality. And so Asmal Lokat Pretya, after the physical body perishes, person is not born again. This is real immortality. It's called Jnana Margam. So let's see how to proceed systematically. First, from appreciating Ishvara Tattvam with form and name, the formless supreme Brahma Tattvam. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirbighnam Kuru Me Deva Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parambrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Shaje Bhavaroginam Gurave Sarva Lokanam Rakshinamurte Namaha Tadashiva Shankara Madhyamam Asmadacharya Padyantam Vande Guru Paramparam Smati Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Putra Bhashyakatam Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punaha Ishvaro Guru Ratmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurte Namaha Apara Karuna Sindhum Jnanadam Shantarupinam Sri Sri Chandrasekhara Gurum Pranamami Mudanmaham. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All chant Yam Brahma loudly. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Dimyaistamaihi Vedai Sangapadakram Upanishadair Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Nabidusura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha देवाय तस्मै नमः ओम श्री कृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम श्री भगवानुवाच तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहमज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थः ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता ज्योतिषामपि तज्ज्योतिः तमसः परमुच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितं न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम् यथैधांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुतेऽर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणम् अमाहुः पंडितं बुधाः. Now the five shlokas. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Devi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mame Vaye Prapadyante Mayamitam Tarantite Ananyas Chintayanto Mam Ye Janah Paryupasate Tesham Nityabhiyuktanam योगक्षेमं अहम्यहम् मत्तः परतरं नान्यते किंचिदस्ति धनंजय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां हृद्देशेऽर्जुन तिष्ठति भ्रामयन् सर्वभूतानि यन्त्रारूढाणि मायया. So you have to understand this absolute reality. Prapancho yadi vidyeta nivarteta na samshayah maya matramidam dvaitam advaitam paramarthatah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Atha Srimad Bhagavad Gita Dashamodhyayah Vibhuti Yogaha. It's all chant shloka number 29. If you learned in the last class. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Anantaschasminaganam Varuno Yadasamaham Pitrunamaryama Chasmi Yamas Samyamatamaham. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hardam Swagatam, hearty welcome to the next session on the 10th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. It is known as Vibhuti Yogaha. And what is the speciality of this Vibhuti Yogaha? Not only it is very melodious to chant, keep on chanting more and more, you get a lot of punyam, because all the words in this chapter represent the supreme principle manifested in various forms. And as you study all these divine manifestations, which are of two types, both Daivi and Laukikaha, that is, that which is appearing in the word and also those that are divine, you can choose any of these objects or as many objects as possible, and you can do dhyanam. I told you the steps to do dhyanam is to first learn the Vaishishtyam, speciality of that particular divinity, and then chant stotras, shlokas with respect to that particular entity, and then take up for more focused or thought on that principle through japam, and then only dhyanam. So don't rush all these meditation courses. Simply say close your eyes, do something. Only your head will reel. Have you tried? Many people have tried all these meditation courses and become mad. So Dayananda Swami told these are all called meditation courses, not meditation courses. Now, Bhagavan has pointed out, so up to 29. How many manifestations? Somebody should have done the count. Somebody told 23, right? So 23 plus, I don't know how many ever. So make the count. Here in sloka number 29, Bhagavan says 36. Okay. Already up to 29, sloka is 36. Okay. Jayaragan has done the count. Very good. Shows the dedication. Okay. So he says, among even serpents, so nothing to fear. See, please understand. Once you understand that everything is divine manifestation, you should not fear anything. So are you able to move towards fearlessness? So ultimately, as I told you, Brahma Jnanam is supposed to give you a state of fearlessness. Abhayam vai janaka prapto. See, is what Yajnavalkya tells to Janaka Maharaja when he got Brahma Jnanam, that you know what, you have been established in the fearless state. So for us, we have got a fear of snake, correct? Fear of snake, and also snakes are of two types, poisonous, non-poisonous. So among all the non-poisonous snakes, Acharya Shankara gives them, bhashyam for this. These snakes also have human head, it seems. Huh? So among them, Nagas. So I am Anantaha, so you all know. Huh? Ananta Shayana. Then among the entities of water, I am Varuna. So that is why we pray to Varuna in the evening. Imam me Varuna Sradhihavam Adhyacha Mridaya. So Varuna is an important devata. When Varuna, praying to Lord Varuna consistently keeps the mind away from papam. Varuna Bhagavan makes sure that the sinful thoughts, sinful no Vishaya, objects don't enter the mind. Because only normally during night time, the mind start wavering a lot. During daytime, you are busy with so many things. Yes or no? That is why your system also is designed very well. Morning, you need a lot of energy, power. So, sun god as Mitra, as your best friend, is there to help you. During night, you should safeguard yourself from all wrong activities, wrong thoughts. So, Varuna. Bhagavan says, I am Varuna. Then among the Pitru Devatas, I am Aryama, the king of, or the kings of all the forefathers, Aryama. Aryama is mentioned in a few passages in Surya Namaskar Mantram. I will tell you tomorrow morning, night, I should not chant. So it's mentioned there. I will then also give the reference with the meaning. All this mentioned. So everything what Bhagavan is saying, I want to reiterate, and I've done it many times, I'm reiterating. Whatever Bhagavan is mentioning are all mentioned in our Vedas, Upanishads, extract of Upanishads and Vedas. Tadidam Gita Shastram Samasta Vedartha Sara Sangraha Bhutam Sarvopanishado Gavaha Dogdha Gopala Nandanaha. Upanishad Saram is this Bhagavad Gita. So choose any of these things. That's why in our system, wonderfully from morning to night, different gods are worshipped for different purposes. Please understand, every god represents your desires or your needs in a particular way. So focus prayer on these gods produces desired result based on your sincerity, dedication. Many people say, Sir, I'm keeping on praying, sir, I'm doing a lot of japam, focused prayer, doing a lot of tirthayatra, but my wishes are not getting fulfilled. You know, there are some obstacles for your desires to be fulfilled, which has been caused by whom? Did somebody else do it? I myself have created some wrong actions either in this life, mostly in previous life. Let me tell you, the way karma works, prarabdham is very, very powerful. So it's called prabala prarabdham. So more and more you have to do to first extinguish all the papam. Then only it will start working. Once it starts working, even if you don't want, it will flow. Even if you don't desire, in Kannada we'll say, Beda Beda Andruno Varutte. Means even say don't want. But when the prarabdham is very, very strong, even if you stand upside down, things won't work. And that is when, that is the real test for a dharmic person. Please understand. Real test for a person on the path of dharma is not when everything is going fine. Sir, everything is fine, sir. So I'm trying to do Sandhya Vandanam once in a way. Not like that. When things are really challenging also, you should stick to this path. And even to do dharma anushtanam is what? Quite challenging. Correct? And during difficult times. What to talk about jnanam, jnana margam is even more difficult. All of you on cameras, many of you not camera on. Very nice subject. I'm giving you all the values and all the processes that are attached to this particular chapter. So, उत्तिष्ठत जाग्रत प्राप्यवरान् निबोधत क्षुरस्य धारा निशिता दुरत्यया दुर्गम पतसत् कवयो वदन्ति. We're going to study in Kathopanishad. It's not an easy path. Prepare yourself. When the mind is prepared, that what? Yes, because of prarabdham, I'm undergoing some difficulties. I will not get what? De-energized. I will not get depressed. I will not get disappointed. I will not get into depression by all those problems happening around me. I will continue to soldier myself along this path. Ultimately, you will be able to get the jnanam. And so, as the greatest discipliner, person who disciplines, controls, Bhagavan says, I am Yamaha. So, in the beginning of Yoga Shastras, we talk about Yama and Niyama. Same Yama. Yama means what? Discipline, control, self-imposed control. If you live whatever way you like, want to live like what animals, like vagabonds, then you're adding more and more problems. We have to make sure we discipline ourselves through dharmam. Use dharma shastras to discipline your life. If you don't discipline yourself properly, the ultimate discipline will come from Yama. So, today I will teach you 2 shlokas on Yama. You all note down, you can chant. First one, which we chant in Sandhya Vandanam. Yamaya dharma rajaya mrityave chantakaya cha vaivasvataya kalaya sarvabhutakshayaya cha. Yamaya dharma rajaya. See, he doesn't do anything adharmic. He follows only dharma. That's why his representative in the Mahabharata, Panchapandavas, who is that? Dharmaraja, right? Yudhishthira, right? So follow dharma. Yamaya dharmarajaya mrityave, Lord of death. Because finally to take away somebody's life is not easy, right? It is very difficult. But Yama has to do his duty when time comes. Yamaya dharmarajaya mrityavecha antakaya cha. So in what form our death will happen, we don't know. Whether love, peaceful life, peaceful death, peaceful life, peaceful death, both are required, right? Na anayasena maranam vina daityena jivanam dehime kripaya shambho. Daily that prayer you have to add, so that you are not inflicted. Sudden death is always dangerous. So pray to Yama. Yamaya dharmaraja mrityave cha antakaya cha vaivasvataya. He is the son of what? Swan, Surya Bhagavan. Vaivasvataya Khalaya, time. It's also time, because ultimate time is the time of death. Vaivasvataya Kalaya Sarvabhuta Kshayaya cha. So not only one or two, selective people, entire universe, any living being, could be any kind of person, any country, any gender. Very good. Rama also put the sloka also. Note down that. Very nice. So anayasena maranam vina. So see, this chapter is very useful for you to implement in your daily. Okay. Vina jivnam dehi me kripaya shambho. Toi bhakti achanchalam. Very good. So it's all these things you include every day. Once you say this prayer also, that you don't get the fear of death. So one should be fearless, ever ready. So sarvabhuta kshayaya cha. So along with that, we also say one prayer to his assistant, Chitragupta. Because before taking the life, he will ask, now tell me today whose account is closed. Somebody's account should be closed, right? Like that. So there's a sloka to Chitragupta in our Sandhya Vandanam. Audumbaraya dadhnaya neelaya parameshtine. Rukodaraya chitraya Chitraguptaya vai namo namaha. So the first month, Chaitra Masam will come after Ugadi, your new year. Chitra Purnami will come on that day. Special prayer to Chitragupta, you all chant this. Now only I'm giving in advance. That's why what you should do? Note down. From April 14th, Chitra Masam will come. Next Purnami, Chitra Purnami will come. So we had tradition of doing a particular type of kolam for Chitragupta. And then this sloka is chanted. Can somebody put this sloka also? Audumbaraya Dadnaya Neelaya Parameshthine. Rukodaraya Chitraya Chitraguptaya Mai Namo Namah. According to some people, this sloka is also connected to Yama, but anyway, you can chant these two together. Then there is one dhyana shloka which we chant during Kathopanishad Adhyanam and mantra meaning when you study. Mostly when studying Upanishads. Kathopanishad Bhashyam. Write down. Om Namo Bhagavate Vaivasvataya Mrityabe Brahma Vidyacharya Nachiketa Secha. All that you need to know about the key aspects of Kathopanishad is there in this sloka. The mention is made of both the teacher and the student. Mention is made of the subject matter, and the prayers are offered to the teacher. How do you know praise Yama here? Yama is the teacher. Write down. And who is the disciple? Nachiketa, small boy. A small boy can have so much of vivekam, vairagyam, and go and ask for the ultimate truth. We should be much better, yes or no? That's why very great inspiration. Kathopanishad. Next, this will start now. Okay. So, Om Namo Bhagavate Vaivasvataya. Same meaning is coming. Somebody, can you put all the three slokas together? You'll see. Wonderful. Mrityave. So, there say no, Mrityave. Here, Om Namo Bhagavate Vaivasvataya Mrityave. And who is he? Brahma Vidyacharya. This Charya, all this is what? Panchami. Towards, sorry, to Chaturthi, to you. Okay. To this, whom Brahma Vidyacharya, to whom Nachiketa Secha, to Nachiketas, you are Brahma Vidyacharya, you are Bhagavate, Om Namo Bhagavate Vaivasvataya Mrityave, Brahma Vidyacharya, Nachiketa Secha. We chant normally traditionally while studying Kathopanishad, meaning Bhashyam. So many things about Yama. You see, in our system, everything is divine. Nothing to fear. And so continuing, Bhagavan says, Padavavan BV is over for 29? Yes or no? To be done. Okay. Now let's take up PVA for sloka number 29. Anantaha cha asmi naganam varunaha yadasam aham. Very good. No problem. Pitrunam Aryama. Pitrunam Aryama. No, there's no visarga. Aryama. Cha asmi. Yamaha samyamatam aham. Okay? 14. Good. All of you are alert. Anvaya. Asmi cha anantaha. So that is why in English there is no visarga. Ananta. Anantaha becomes ananta. Okay. So asmi cha anantaha. Naganam. First group. Aham. Add aham. Okay. Then aham varunaha yadasam. Second group. Then asmi aryama pitrunam. Then asmi cha aham yamaha samyatam samyamatam. So cha aham yamaha samyamatam. Fourth group. Now look at the meaning. Asmi cha anantaha. I am ananta. So Anantanag. Okay, they say no. Ananta Naga Nam. Okay, Anantaha Naga Nam, among the snakes, non-poisonous snakes. Asmi cha Anantaha. I am Anantaha. Then Aham Varunaha. I am Lord Varuna. We talked about Lord Varuna. Yadasam. Yadasam or among water deities. The different deities of water. So that's why in our system all the rivers are what? River gods. Yes. Gange, Chaimane, Chaiva, Godavari, Saraswati. Many gods. So the primary god of water, pure water is Varuna. I am Varuna among the water deities. Asmya Aryama. Aryama. A lot of Pitru Devatas are there. We actually give Tarpanam to all the Pitru Devatas during our Pitru Tarpanam. Among them, Bhagavan says, I am Aryama. Asmi Aryama. Pitrunam. So they are got a separate colony for Pitrus. Each one is separately existent. So praying to the Pitru Devatas through many ways. Okay, here Bhagavan says that's why even among Pitrus, Bhagavan is identifying one Devata and says, I am. That means what? There is divinity everywhere. Everything is divine. Cha aham yamaha, and I am Yama, among whom samyamatam, persons who control. As I told you, we are controlled by so many different aspects. Yes or no? Controlled by many things: material, non-material, living, non-living. Right? Huh? So among all the controllers, Yama is the ultimate controller. From that, praying to Yama will help you make sure you are not too much under control of other people. Now, continuing. Sloka number 30. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Prahladaschasmi Daityanam Kalah Kalayatamaham Mriganam cha Mrigendroham Vainateyascha Pakshinam.
श्रीभगवानुवाच प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहं मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणाम्.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Very good. All of us together. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Prahladaschasmi Daityanam Kalah Kalayatamaham Mriganam cha Mrigendroham Vainateyascha Pakshinam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So Bhagavan is now mentioning many more entities in which entities, beings, people in which he is manifested. And even among asuras, daityas, you see, there are also good people among the first kind of asuras and daityas. Write down daitya. So daityas are sons of Diti, opposite of Adityas, who are children of Aditi. So among the Asuras, Daityas, Bhagavan says, I am Prahlada. You all know Prahlada Charitram, yes or no? So we all complain a lot. So our conditions around us are not conducive. Conditions are not conducive for bhakti. Conditions around us are not conducive for karma. We are not able to focus. What are the conditions in which Prahlada was born? Father himself is the biggest enemy of God or divinity. Yes or no? Entire kingdom. No, nobody is supposed to even chant or remember Bhagavan. In that condition, a small boy able to start the religious spiritual journey. Should we complain? Should not complain. So we have got what? By God's grace, we have got divine scriptures, Vedas, secondary scriptures, all the Itihasas, Puranas, Japa Vidhana, how to do Japam, Mantram, Shlokam, no, all the divine places to go and visit, gurus to teach you, all the Shastras, so many things are available. We are extremely lucky compared to Prahlada, yes or no? Who is more lucky, you tell me, Prahlada or we people? Huh? You got no great gurus also to guide us. So many things available. Only thing is we want to complain. So Bhagavan is saying, even among people who are facing a lot of challenges, among Asuras, there are people who shine as a standing example. And Prahlada is mentioned as the first greatest bhakta. even in Bhagavata Purana. So Prahlada, even though he was a Daitya or Asura, Prahlada is the first one remembered among all the bhaktas. So Bhagavan says, I am Prahlada. That means what? Praising the bhakti of Prahlada. You all know Narsimha Avatara, all those things. Story I will not tell. Remember Prahlada, small boy. See, Nachiketa, small boy. Prahlada, small boy. They're all standing examples. More and more look at them, you get inspiration. Then Bhagavan says, I am the time principle among the measuring system, right? So what are they? You all use what? MKS system, FPS system, yes or no? Some little bit of physics and science. Arvind, are you still connected? He is doing postdoctorate, very elementary science. So what? Meter, kilogram, second. One method of measurement, different aspects. Only foot, pound, second. Second is common, you see. Second is common to both systems. Means everything is a measure, right? Measure of different entities. Time. Among different measurement criteria, I am the time. And if you go deeper, the fundamental basis for computing is element of time. Time and numbers. So Bhagavan says, I am time among measures and computing units. Okay? It's not the number, but the computing units. I am time. Time is very important. Everything is based on time. Please understand. We say, depending on time, you are either awake or asleep, right? In India, it is no night. In US, it is what? Day. So time governs a lot of things in our life. We don't even think about it. And also our own time, we say, as per our horoscope, what time we are undergoing. That also is a very important aspect. So Bhagavan says, I am the time principle among measures which impact us in various ways. Actually, among computing things, then measures. Then, even among the animals in the forest, Bhagavan wants to mention animals in the forest. Among animals, I am the lion, the greatest animal. And that is why Simha Vahini. On Simha, Durga is supposed to be riding. Maybe that's the inspiration for people in the US who took Lion King as a brand, right? Yes or no? Entire episodes are done on Lion King, right? So like that, everything they all connected. They also borrow from us. Okay. Among lions, why didn't they choose tiger? Think about it. Why didn't they choose leopard or something? They choose lion because it's got speciality. King among all the animals. I am the lion. And among birds, also Bhagavan is taking every entity among birds. I am Garuda. So the divine bird, which is the Vahanam for whom? Vishnu. So you should remember Garuda as one of the gods while going to sleep. I'll teach you in sloka. Garuda is the son of Vinuta. Write down. Vinuta is the mother. And so Garuda's another name is Vainateya. So one sloka you can chant while going to sleep so that you are not scared. Don't get bad dreams. See, this chapter is full of slokas. Remember all these gods. Ramam Skandam Hanumantam Vainateyam Vrikodaram Shayane Yas Maren Nityam Duswapnam Tasya Nashyati. So teach this to your children also. Apasarpa Sarpa Bhadrante Dhuram Gacha Mahayacha Janame Jayasya Yajnante Hastika Vachana Smaren. So these two slokas, you chant. I told you this chapter is full of slokas. And so even among birds, very powerful bird, remember that. See, if there is any fear of snakes, when Garuda comes, snakes go away. Correct? For fear of no, then remember Garuda. Like that, for everything compensation is there in our system. Chant this sloka so that you are first of all, what you should do? You should overcome fear, overcome all this tamo gunam, tiredness, depression, negativity. Then start doing dharmanushtanam properly, be dedicated. how to progress systematically to the ultimate goal. I will explain in detail with Sadhana Panchakam. All of you registered for Mahashivratri program. Very interesting. Wonderful scripture, Sadhana Panchakam. It may take even many 40, 50 hours, but I'll try to do introduction to Sadhana Panchakam in half an hour, 40 minutes on Shivaratri so that you get inspired, start learning that, and slowly I'll give you a lot more detailed explanation going forward. You all registered for the Mahashivratri program. So please go and register and tell your friends, relatives also to register. A lot of things to learn and also get inspired, dedicated to Mahashivaratri function to Lord Shiva. Now, Padavibhaga for shloka number 30. All we get alert. Prahladaha cha asmi daityanam kalaha kalayatam aham mriganam cha mrigendraha aham vainateyaha. You see? Bhagavan is not for Garuda. It is Vainateyaha. So Vinutasya Putraha Vainateyaha. Cha Pakshinam. Very good. Sharp 14. Huh? All of you know are really able to do it easily, right? Are you getting comfortable? Padavivaga Anvaya. If you do it consistently, my Guruji will give 50 marks, 60 marks in Sanskrit for you. Huh? Okay. Now Anvaya. Asmi cha Prahladaha Daityanam. First group. Aham Kalaha Kalayatam. Then Aham cha Mrugendraha Mruganam cha Vainateyaha Pakshinam. Clear? Know the meaning. PBA team, simple, no? Asmi cha Prahladaha. Write down the vyutpati for the word Prahlada. Prakarshena Ahladaha. That means what? Ahlada means not your what? Happiness derived from sense organs. So, the divine happiness, one who can produce that one has got naturally. Prahladaha, nature of happiness. Suppose you see the boy at Prahlada, your mind automatically will get tranquility, peace, and happiness. That is why Narasimha Avatar was said when Narasimha Swami was very, very angry, nobody was able to approach. Right? Who went and prayed? Narasimha Swami to calm down. It was Prahlada. And looking at Prahlada, he calmed down. So, Prahladaha. Among Daityanam, look at it. Daityas or Asuras are supposed to be embodiment of anger, right? Terror and everything. In that, there is a small boy. And again, who's also an epitome of calmness, peace, happiness, tranquility. See, really, you should think about it for me. You don't think. In such difficult circumstances, a boy, small boy, is able to maintain all the composure, calmness, be dedicated to Bhagavan. So, what are we? We have got everything favorable, to be frank. We all keep on complaining. That is not, this is not, there is the problem, that is the problem. Blame everything else. Nothing to complain. Should be dedicated to the right, dharmic path. So, Prahladaha among the Daityas, among the Daityanam, among the Asuras, I am Prahlada. So, Bhagavan himself gives his name as the best among Daityas to Prahlada. Aham Kalaha. I am the time principle. So, next chapter we are going to study, 11th chapter. Few places Bhagavan is going to mention. Kalosmi, I am the column, time principle. I told you earlier, three things are relative reality in this universe. What are they? Time, space, and causation. Then they are all subservient to Brahma Tattvam, the absolute reality. So you cannot say whether time was born first or space was born first. All simultaneous, time, space, and causation. So time is the ultimate principle. So Bhagavan says, I am Kalaha, Aham Kalaha, I am time. Kalayatam. Kalayatam means two meanings. One, among all the measures, different measuring principles, I am time. Also among different computing things. So you need time. Very important element for computing. Everything is the respect to time. So if you had a chemical reaction, should be for a period of time. Things should happen, period of time. So your response has been within a period of time, yes or no? Suppose, as I keep on saying, suppose the electric wire and you touch it. So how soon should you respond? Huh? 5 minutes, after 5 minutes. By the time you're gone, instant. So some things that happen instantaneously, some things that happen during medium period, some things will take more time. Once you understand the principle of time, you will get a lot of patience. Please understand. Nothing can, some things cannot no be done hurried in a very hurried fashion. Like no, whenever it comes to doing any Sandhya Vandanam or Loka chanting Rama Subhu, we have got lot of hurry. There we don't have time. And pour some water and Sandhya Vandanam is done. Eh? Whereas you got enough time for time, extended time for seeing TV, seeing picture, gossiping, all the day, a lot of time. See, look at your time. The way you organize your time, your 24 hours. See, as I told you, Kalo Jagat Bhakshakaha. Every day that goes by, it reduces your life by 24 hours. Remember that. Time is the most valuable. We think everything is valuable. Time is the most valuable entity. Adityascha gata gatohu aha ha ha raha raha ha. That means what? Every day when the sun rises, sun sets, time passes, and we are doing time pass. Huh? So make sure every minute is used usefully. So and the time is getting reduced. Adityascha gata gato raharaha samkshiyate jeevitam. Reduces samkshiyate means reduces your lifespan. So think for a minute how important time is. People who are very busy, they always say time is what? Most valuable. Time is money, they say. Because they bill based on number of hours they do no work, right? So time. Everything is, can you see? Connected to the Bhagavan says, I am time among measures. Also, for computing, we use time as an important principle. Kalayatham. Then, aham cha mrigendraha. Mriga plus indraha. Mrigendraha. Gunasandhi. Write down. Among the what? Mriganam. Among animals. Aham cha mrigendraha. I am the king of all the animals. It's called lion. Lion is the king. Say lion is king of forest, right? I am the lion among all animals. And then cha Vainateyaha. Vainateya means Garuda. So among all the birds, Pakshinam, know me to be Vainateyaha Garuda. No, no, no. Here Mriganam. Here Mriga means animals. Don't bring deer, please. Yes, Mrigana means among animals. Among animals, I am the lion. Okay. Next. See, in Sanskrit, some of the words have got multiple meanings depending on context. You should look at the context and take the meaning correctly. So, sloka number 30, we have finished. Cha Vainateyaha among Pakshinam, among birds, I am Garuda. So, Garuda, the divine bird, which is what? The Vahanam for Mahavishnu. You see, no? Some of the Vaishnava temples have Garuda in the Prahar, the entrance of the temple near the Stambham. So, Garuda. Now, continuing, sloka number 31. Pavana. Sri Bhagavanuvacha. Pavana Pavatamasmi. Ramashastra Jashanam Makaraschasmi. Shrotasamasmi Janhavi.
श्रीभगवानुवाच पवनः पवतामस्मि रामशस्त्रभृतामहं झषाणां मकरश्चास्मि स्रोतसामस्मि जाह्नवी.
All of us together. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Pavanah Pavatamasmi Ramashastra Jashanam Makaraschasmi Shrotasamasmi Janhavi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now, further, Bhagavan is mentioning his divine manifestation in various other entities among the Panchabhutas. What are the Panchabhutas? Five elemental entities that are responsible for our existence. Creation happens from what? Akasha, Vayu, space, wind, fire, water, and earth. So Bhagavan has mentioned about water. Among water deities, I am Varuna. Now Bhagavan wants to mention about wind, Vayu. So the greatest purifier, according to Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, I am the wind among purifiers. Can obtain purity in many ways. Can purify things by mantra, can purify things by heating them, but purifying through air, Vayu Bhagavan. Because in your system, physically, inside your body, the one that is totally permeating the physical body internally is Vayu. Please understand, Vayu is responsible for everything, for your intake, distribution of food, digestion, circulation, purification, everything. Vayu is extremely important. And as I teach you this pranayama, when you do inhalation, exhalation, retention, and you see, if you do lot of dedicated pranayama, you will see the Vayu going through all the different nadis in your body. And the effectiveness of the Vayu, you will see how pure both your physical body in terms of your health, also the mind. So look at this Pranamaya Kosha, very important. Vayu Bhagavan sits between what? Your Annamaya Kosha and Manomaya Kosha. One principle that purifies, energizes both the matter principle, the body, and also the mind. Mind also matter, but subtle matter is Vayu. You understand why Bhagavan is using Vayu among all the purifiers? Huh? So wind is external, the same wind principle is obtained as Vayu within you. So Bhagavan says, I am the wind among purifiers. You understand? Why? The Vayu Tattvam within you is extremely important. Take care. That is what is going to define how healthy you are. I keep saying, your health, how healthy you are, can be determined by the way you are breathing. So, Vayu, I am the wind among purifiers. Then, among people who wield the weapons to fight, Bhagavan says, I am Rama. So, Krishna Paramatma is referring to Rama, previous avatara among the what? Sharngadhanvagadhadharaha. Somewhere it comes. Rathanga Pani Dakshobhya Sarva Praharana Yudaha. Vishnu Sahasranam also mention of Rama is there. Of course, Sri Rama Rama Rameti, you know. So Bhagavan is mentioning about Rama among weapon wielding brave people. So I am Rama. So Rama is not different from Krishna. Rama Kodandapani, right? So Rama is not from Krishna, is not even from Shiva. So please slowly you should move beyond name and form. So I am Rama among weapon wielders. Then among fishes. So Bhagavan is not living fish also. Huh? I am Makara. So did Bhagavan take an avatar as fish or not? Huh? Matsya avataram. So I am among water elements. I am Makaraha. So I am Makara. And then among rivers, the greatest river. Among rivers, I am the Ganga. One of the word equivalent terms for Ganga is what? Janhavi. How did Ganga get the name Janhavi? By this, that's why I told the story earlier. Jannu Maharishi, very good. Came out to the ear of Jannu Maharishi, went inside the mouth, came out the ear. It's all Puranas. Very nice. Actually, for children, it will be very interesting. You also know meditate. So many things, right? Our rishis are so powerful, you can know. And she's got a name Janhavi. These are all what in Puranas. If you trust our Veda Shastras, you should trust our Puranas also. You cannot say, I will trust Vedas, but will not trust Puranas. Then it is half-baked knowledge. So in one of the Upanyasam, in Ramram's book, Mahasanidhanam told, I believe all our Puranas. If it is saying that, I will accept it. So when Mahans are accepting, you also should accept it. Okay. So among rivers, I am Janhavi, the divine river Ganga, which has come down to earth. By whose effort? Whose effort was that? Forgot. Bhagirata. That's why Bhagirati. So understand all these things. And you can remember Ganga even wherever you are. You can be in US, you can be California, Florida, Atlanta, anywhere. If you're not, Ganga is, in fact, as per Purana, Ganga is supposed to come to California, right? So the water there can be treated as Ganga. So what I told you on sloka, Ganga, Gangeti, Yo Bruyat, Yojananam, Shatairapi, Chate, Sarva Papebhyaha. Shlokam Sagachati. So remember that shloka, every day you chant. So this chapter is very useful for you to integrate in your daily life. The Padavibhaganmaya for shloka number 31. Pavanaha Pavatam Asmi Ramaha Shastrabhratam Aham. Word Shastram is there, you see? Different Astram and Shastram. Shastram is the real weapon. Astram is a created weapon through mantras. Okay. So both can destroy the enemy. Shastram, Astram. Shastram Hatam Aham. Jashanam Makaraha Cha Asmi. Shrotasam Asmi Janhavi. Don't say Jahnavi. So the way to know Janhavi. That's why it's special in Sanskrit. Now look at the Anvaya. Asmi Pavanaha Pavatam. Aham Ramaha Shastrabhritam. Asmi Cha Makaraha Jashanam. Then Asmi Janhavi Shrotasam. Simple, no? Clear? Right. Now look at the meaning. Asmi Pavanaha. Pavana Putra Hanuman. Today Saturday, right? You all remember, no? Hanuman is worshipped, son of wind god. So many stories are there. And Vayu Bhagavan is extremely powerful. So I am the wind among purifiers. Just by good wind, things can be cleaned. If you blow, dust blows away. And so, as I told you, within the body, the Vayu Tattvam is extremely important. So I am the Vayu Bhagavan, Pavanaha, wind god, Pavatam among purifiers. So that is why in Ayurvedic treatment they look at your what? Your Vayu content. That's an important measurement we'll see, right? Pitta, Vayu, Kapha. Three things only are required. That all things are managed within that speciality. Vayu is important. Asmi Pavanaha, Pavatam among purifiers. Pavatam means what? Among purifiers. Pavakaha, Pavakanam, Pavatam, all are purifiers. Then Aham Ramaha, I am Rama. So no Visarga in English. So Rama, Rama Bhadraya. So Rama, Aham Ramaha. Shastra Bhratam. That means what? Wielding different among weapon wielders. Shastra Bhratam means who can wield different weapons. Among weapon wielders, I am Rama. Asmi cha Makaraha. I am Makara. Once again, some people connect Makara with crocodile also. Okay. So Here, that's why I told you, contextually the meaning should be taken. I am Makara Jashanam. Jashanam means among fishes. Among the fish, I am Makara. Then Asmi Janhavi. I am the Ganga Devi. I am Ganga. Janhavi, you all know Jannu Maharshi, right? Shrotasam. Shrotasam means those which flow. So rivers only flow. Okay. So if it's stagnant, no, it is a pond or a lake. See the difference between water bodies? River means it has to flow. That's why Shrotasam. So it takes a path. Shrotasam among rivers. I am the Ganges. We'll chant the next sloka in the class. Once again, remaining all of you, register for the Mahashivaratri program. Also tell all your friends, relatives, also participate. Whoever can chant slokas, bhajans, songs, so different things, kirtanas, anything. We are not going to do all this, like Indian people, they do chanting, not chanting, they do all film music and all. We are not doing that. Okay, it's all only divine things. Focus on divinity and celebrate Mahashivaratri. Register for the program. Sloka number 32. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Sarganamadhirantascha Madhyam Chaivahamarjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vadah Pravadatamaham.
श्रीभगवानुवाच सर्गाणामादिरन्तश्च मध्यं चैवाहमर्जुन अध्यात्मविद्या विद्यानां वादः प्रवदतामहम्.
Very good. Very important shloka. We'll learn the meaning in the next class tomorrow. Chant it once and end the class. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Sarganamadhirantascha Madhyam Chaivaham Arjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vadah Prabhadatamaham. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tatsate. Krishna 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 Shubhamastu Samasta San Mangalani Bhuntyate. Hari Om. We'll continue in 12 hours. 10th chapter. Narayana Narayana.